Welcome back, rankers, tankers, and just plain stankers. Today, as we got a fun one for you here in Snoring Dog Studios, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we got the cat. We got Miss Lily here for Snoring Dog Studios today. She's decided to join us for this one because it's going to be a fun one. And this is actually the very first list that Scully suggested when we started kicking around the idea of doing these videos. Scully's first idea was top 10 goth girl characters. So I knew it would be one of the first videos that we did when I noticed it was one of her first suggestions. And apparently Lily is on board. She likes the idea as well, so she's joining us for it.
Chris, it's a cat.
We're going to get right to it. These, again, are fictional characters from movies and TV that represent the goth girl thing. What do you think, Lily? You ready to announce this list?
I'm ready! I'm ready! I'm ready! I'm ready! I'm ready!
That's a yes. Number 10, Vampira. Vampira, born in 1922 with the name Malia Elizabeth Cernami in Astoria, Oregon. Vampira was inspired by Morticia Addams in the Addams Family comics and the evil witch from Snow White to create her character, which would become the very first horror host on television with the Vampira show. That's cool, right? The very first horror host on television was Vampira.
A vampire cocktail. You like it? It hates you.
The show only ran from 1954 to 1955, but she garnered a huge following, including one director named Ed Wood, who would cast her in the campy cult classic Plan 9 from Outer Space, that some have dubbed the worst film ever made. Jamie Presley played this character in the 1994 Tim Burton Johnny Depp vehicle Ed Wood. In 1981, she was asked to revive her character, but was surprised when the studios hired Cassandra Peterson to play her in the series, and she unsuccessfully sued Peterson for using her likeness to play the part. Unable to use the name Vampira after that, Cassandra became Elvira, and the show became Elvira's Movie Macabre. But more on that in a bit. Number 9, Lily Munster. While the role belongs to Yvonne DiCarlo, who played her on that hit TV show The Munsters that aired from 1964 to 1966, the character has also been portrayed by 7 other actresses, including Portia de Rossi and Sharon Moon Zombie. Known as the fiery vampire in the series, the matriarch of the Munster family was sexy, tough, and was often the voice of reason within the family.
Grandpa, you know you're not supposed to smoke before breakfast.
For good measure, her brother is a Wolfman. Wolfman Munster?
That doesn't sound right, but okay.
Number 8, Allison Reynolds.
Who? She doesn't talk, sir.
The Breakfast Club's darken, brooding Allison Reynolds, played by the underappreciated Ali Sheedy, was the representative of the Goth crowd in the 80s. From a broken family, she was misunderstood and looking for love and acceptance, just like the rest of us. Her use of dandruff to make it snow on her painting is an iconic scene from an iconic flick. One of the greatest reveals in the movie is when she admits that she only came to detention that day because she didn't have anything else better to do.
I didn't have anything better to do. You're laughing at me.
No!
Yeah, you are.
Number 7, Morticia Addams. While 9 different actresses have played this role over the years, including Angelica Houston, Daryl Hannah, Bebe Neuwirth, Brooke Shields, and Catherine Zeta-Jones, the role is most known for Carolyn Jones, who played the part on the TV show for 64 episodes from 1964 to 1966 and put that show on the map. She truly was one of the very first goth girls in entertainment.
I should have bought black curtains. Black is so much more cheerful.
Number 6, Kim Diamond.
You're a long way from sane.
The sexy and cynical Kim Diamond was the bright spot in an otherwise maligned entrance into the Blair Witch franchise. In fact, the word is that this one killed plans to serialize this fucker like a masked madman who kills promiscuous teenagers.
Very funny, asshole!
Until the 2016 reboot that went nowhere as well. But back to Miss Diamond. Played by the sexy Kim Director, this goth girl has brains and brawn, and she takes no shit from the Maryland redneck section of the woods.
I will rip out your goddamn throat!
especially when possessed by the witch, as it would turn out. But we love the spunk of this one, and we had a crush on her from the moment we saw her soaking up energy from a gravestone. Number 5, Ginger Fitzgerald.
Fuck. Wrists are for girls. I'm slitting my throat.
We have always loved Catherine Isabel, but no role quite captured her dark and alluring nature more than that of Ginger Fitzgerald,
I just got the curse.
who gets her kicks from filming reenactments of gruesome murder scenes. A nice cover for later when the blood is very, very real, by the way.
Want me to kill her? I'll kill her for you, B.
Kat plays this role with balls from head to tail. Ginger and her also goth sister Bridget make a pact to die together as kids, and later when Ginger's first period draws the attention of a werewolf, all hell breaks loose for these girls and anyone else around them. Ginger transitions between two goth girl looks in this flick, really, starting with the dark and brooding type, and when the fangs give her confidence, she becomes the Barbie doll type of sexy goth girl. Only, as we said, with fangs. Oh, and don't forget about that tail. Number 4, Nancy Downs.
You killed Chris. That is really special. Even I couldn't go that low. Bravo!
If we weren't listing fictional characters, but were instead doing a list of actresses that have garnered a goth look and following it in real life, Peruza Balk would most certainly make that list.
Girls, watch out for those weirdos.
We are the weirdos, mister.
Some of our staff wanted to include her role as Stacy in American History X on this list.
You're nuts! You are nuts! No way!
That one almost did make our list, but her stint as the Manon-worshipping Nancy Downs in The Craft was an undeniable entry. She is dark, badass, and is the real killer in The Coven, as she kills her stepfather and Chris after he tries to SA her. Peruza Balk, and especially this character, bring you golf. Number 3, Elvira.
Hi.
Vampira gave way to what would become Elvira, the most iconic of horror hosts ever, I would say.
Get it, girlfriend.
She was hired to take over for a reboot of the Vampira character higher on this list, but when that turned into a legal battle, she was rebrandished as Elvira and launched her movie Macabre show that no one wanted to miss. She somehow managed to be both narcissistic and self-deprecating at the same time, and it played out as campy and cool.
Hello, darling. It's me again, yours truly, Elvira. That gal with the enormous, ratings.
Her role as basically herself in Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, was nominated for a Saturn Best Actress Award while also being nominated for a Razzie Worst Actress Award. That's quite a feat.
Well, I never. Yeah, and you never will with them soup cans on your head.
Whether you appreciated her chops or not, you had to love watching horror flicks with her, and her constant bringing attention to her own boobs.
And until then, this is Elvira, the gal who put the boob back in the boob tube. Saying, unpleasant dreams.
Number 2, Lydia Dietz.
I myself am strange and unusual.
Winona Ryder would also make our list if it were real-life goth girls, because she had several that would qualify in the 80s and 90s, but she really put the spiderwebs on the corners when she played the one and only Lydia Dietz, the girl who saw ghosts and embraced the death and darkness.
God, you guys really are dead. This is amazing.
We love that we got to see the adult version of her recently in Beetlejuice. Whether in the movies, the plays, or even the animated series, Lydia had the perfect sardonic sense of humor for the part and is the reason that the character has endured and endeared so well.
What if this is a dream? Can you guys do any tricks to prove I'm not dreaming?
And number 1, Wednesday Addams.
But they're not any fun. They just go poop.
Jenna Ortega's amazing installment as Wednesday Addams in the Netflix series Wednesday has definitely helped to propel this one up a few rings on the ladder, but it is but one of many kick-ass portrayals of the Queen of Goth characters. She appreciates everything dark and deathy, and her fascination with it is all but consuming.
Then I can run away and still be around to see them suffer.
Lisa Loring played her in the original TV show, as 6 different actresses have taken on the part over the years. We still love Christina Ricci's run as well, which added fuel to her argument for number 1 spot, and that is rightly where she ended up, with Cousin It and Thing right next to her to celebrate.
I could do this all day.
So there you have it. You can't go wrong if you come to us to rank your everything. Got any suggestions for lists you would like to see us do? Hit us up and we will get to work on it, my friends. Until next time, we will see you ranking something else right here on Making Lists with the Crypt. Keep hanging out with us, you guys. Much love.
Whoa. That's fucking creepy, man.